wanted to share with you guys some of my slides I made. That one's not finished. To make these slides, you are going to need stamps. I'm using Graphic 45 floral background. Graphic 45 script stamp set. Little Things stamp set. Make a Splash stamp set. I'm using the numbers from Flowermarket. And then I use this die to make little tabs on some of my slides. I need some Argyle ink, scissors. I'm also going to be using marine blue. You're going to need some packaging tape, some stamping paper, and a piece of transparency, an old book, a corner rounder, glue, bone folder, pencil, X-Acto knife, and double-sided tape, plus your cutter and your scoreboard. So this is the one we're going to make. So to start with, you're going to need 2 1/4 by 6 1/2 piece of cardstock. Then you're going to score it 3 1/4. You're going to fold on your score line. Then you're going to clip your corners, or you can leave it straight, like this one. I didn't clip the corners on. So once you've done that, you're also going to cut a little piece of cardstock, 1 1/2 by 2, for your window template. I usually just eyeball about where I want it. And I trace it on. And I grab my X-Acto knife. That should leave you something like this. So then I'm going to grab one of my stamps. I'm going to use the script. I'm using Argyle ink. Kind of stamping. It don't have to be perfect. Now it looks like that. Then I'm going to grab my marine blue. I'm going to ink in my window. I'm going to set that aside. Then I'm going to grab my old book, find a page, grab some of my packaging tape, I'm just going to stick it down. When you do that, you get the lettering on it. So I'm going to turn it over to the side that picked up the print on the paper. I'm going to grab my archival ink. I'm going to be using the stamp, the seahorse. Ink it up. Now you can see that the little seahorse is stamped on the tape. I'm going to trim this down. I grab my little slide, score tape, see how far I need to trim it down. So then you're just going to center your little seahorse over the hole. Then I take another piece of packaging tape. I cover it just to protect my page writing and my stamped image so it don't get rubbed off. And you're going to grab your double-sided tape again. But before I stick it down, I'm going to grab one of my little things, and I think on this one, I'm going to use this side. So I just clip it off. I stick it to the double-sided tape. Apply some glue to this side, just where the paper's showing. Ink it. Now, since you have this little hole, you can tie a piece of string and put a little dangly on. finish them, I usually decide what side I want as the top. So these little labels I made were made with this stamp from French Country. And then I have some of the other stamps fussy cut out, some mushrooms, circles for tabs. So you take your little specimen number thing, and I use the Flowermarket numbers for my numbers. Apply some glue. Center it where you want. Here's a little starfish. I think I'm going to add it on. Grab another one of my numbers. That one's made from old book paper and packaging tape. You can also use transparency. Just stamp your images, mushrooms, butterflies, mermaids. You can also stamp them on paper and color them. So on this one, I've already cut the window out, and I used the transparency for the butterfly. I also have a little butterfly that I stamped and colored. Now, if you want to add a colorful butterfly to your transparency, you're going to line it up on there. You're going to grab some packaging tape. Going to try to lay it down nice and straight. What's nice about doing that is it gets the little antennas, because those are hard to fussy cut out. And then on this side, you get the stamped. So then I would trim this down. Grab my little slide thing, make sure I cut my hole just right. Grab your double-sided tape. Take your image, don't forget to glue your little tab in. I think for this one we're going to use the side. You don't have to glue the little tabs in. They look cute without too. Folding it up. my tape overlap just a little. So there's the transparency butterfly with a colored one. Then I go in and I ink it using the marine blue. So now I'm going to grab one of my numbers. I think I might add a little mushroom. And that is how I make my slides. Thanks for watching.